Hey guys, Dylan from Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you part 52 of my Wizard101 Myth 100% playthrough. So, in today's episode, I am going to do my damnedest to get through the rest of Azteca. We have 5 more quests in the Twin Giants, then we have the Pyramid of the Falling Star. Then we have seven ambient quests. Then we have Shibalba and one more quest. And there are also 3 side quests that we still have to do. Now, am I confident that we will be able to do this? No. With how the last couple episodes have gone, I'm not entirely confident. However, as you may notice, I've got Pandora out just to make this go a lot quicker, because it means we don't have to build up as much to be able to do killing damage. But I also need to remind that in an hour and a half, I have an alarm set for 8:30 saying that I need to go dark, well, turn my camera off for a sec, and I need to make a phone call. And then, again at 9:15, so in 2 hours 15, I'll need to go dark again, and that could be for the rest of the episode. Because, I mentioned last week that I have a telehealth appointment today. Basically, going over the results of some scans from my back, x-rays, to discuss what is needed, whether I need more scans, or if I can start talking about getting the surgery done. And the problem with that is, because it's a telehealth appointment, they need prepayment. And so they decided to call me at 3:36 in the afternoon on a day that I work, being Friday, and then say, hey, we need you to pay for this. And then they close for the weekend. They close at 5 p.m. on the Friday. So by the time I'd woken up, they were already shut. And then they were shut for the whole weekend. So I have to call them as soon as they open up today and hope they accept the payment. I should have chucked the duo blade onto Pandora. Really what I should do is I should go in with my character first. That way I can buff Pandora and attack in the same turn. Well, that sucks. It's gonna use up my feint. Don't really like that, but I'll do it. Because otherwise we would have had no damage. I should also mention now, I don't know whether I will be only doing one episode this week or two, because I'm not going to be able to stream Wednesday and Thursday. So that cuts out my Oblivion for another week in a row. And then or I could just do that on Friday and set it as a single episode for everything except for Hades. Or maybe, because I'm feeling okay today, like I'm not tired or anything, what I could do, you son of a bitch, is I could, let's go, do a double episode of this. But as I've mentioned before, the second episode, well, whatever the next episode is going to be, is me doing Tartarus. And I don't really have a plan after that. I really should not give a boss like this the ability to do negative 50 shields and negative 40 damage. What the fuck was that only 8k? No, not even that. Want to switch you over. Want to, you're already on there, so pass with Pandora. So you know what I said about this being quicker because it doesn't need all the build-up? I should have actually kept that so that it doesn't get recycled. And of course Pandora failed. That is a fucking terrible lineup. We'll go like that. This is another reason I should have gone in first, so that I can counter any tower shields. If it, no, wait. I could do the tower shield in the turn that I attack. Yeah, we'll do one more round. This is probably gonna get counted. Knowing my luck. Luckily not. So who's the next boss in here? Have you seen her face? One voice above the din and the long march. Zoltan Zero Hero. And just in case. 0 hour, I mean. Fire with a Night Terror as its minion. Night Terror is Storm. Really nothing bad there. Dawn of Dayax. Oh no, Pandora's capped out on gems.
But you think
it's
it will
close.
serve.
Okay. We don't have the no. Might as well grab that. Once again, for some reason I can't exit on that character. You'd think they'd have the exit plane covering the whole doorway.
Good work. I would have retrieved it myself, but I'm still shaky from that vile creature's spell. Use the Dawn of Dayax to smash through the stone ribs blocking the gap. Then make your way to the Umbra Legion's camp. Queen Chaska Donauer will be a trophy to them. Please find her and free her.
I don't know why that
You raise the axe high
come
into
up
the
with
light
the
and bring it
dialogue.
down hard. It blazes through the stone.
Patakotik sent you? Excellent. The Night Terrors hold the key to my cage. You'll have to take it from them.
Switch over to my main deck, double check. Yes, good. Get Pandora up here. I'm not gonna bring her in for basic battles. We'll go Orthrus.
We do not have the key. For that, you must challenge Zoltan 0 Hour in his lair.
I do still wish that I could, like I had a laptop strong enough to control this game. Just so that I can run them both at the same time. But then again, I remember trying that once on my smaller laptop, and it was a little hard to focus on avoiding both of them with battles. You know, 0 Hour didn't have anything, and it was just another one of those as a minion, so... Okay, for some reason Pandora got the dialogue saying the Shadow Queen is all powerful. When Azteca is destroyed, those of us who have joined her will survive. You want this key, try to take it. I will catch you and peel your skin. Going with Pandora first. Now they shouldn't be duplicating audio. Considering they should be running the same audio track since they're in the same spot. But that isn't always the case. In the same way that they have different loading screens. Sometimes the audio can trigger differently. Like that. That was... Oh, that was painful for me. And I've got my headphones turned down a bit. It was worse in them being slightly off sync. If they were majorly off sync, that'd be fine. It'd be annoying, but it was just one beat off sync. Don't need that. In the same way that I'm playing an unloaded deck with Pandora, I shouldn't really need the full build-up. And again, I do only do like 5. Yeah, so I'm entrusting Pandora to do like 13? 12, 13? Oops, forgot to pass. That just in case. Yeah. Don't think this is gonna be enough. And yet it was. Okay. Oh, of course. And then it's my one that gets the ending dialogue. Let's just turn Pandora off again. The likelihood of her getting it is lower. I think I'm gonna set the deck up the same way I have Pandora's set up, which is enchant, enchant, that, regular blade, enchanted blade, attack, and then, well, Pandora's got reshuffle on a necklace, and I don't have the equivalent of Windstorm, do I? I do have Bewilder. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Pandora is 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. Because she's also got the one hit. There we go. No, that's a on school one. Okay. Again, why? I want to test something. You know, they just don't have the exit plane up against the actual barrier wall. And it's very easy to sneak past the trigger.
You have my endless thanks, Magician. Please return with me to the village.
Okay, we'll go back to the village, and while we're in the next dialogue, we'll take Pandora, chuck her over by Belloc. As I mentioned last time, I'm just focusing on main quest first, and then once we're done with everything, we'll go do the side
The Shadow
quest.
Queen forced me to show her the way into the Pyramid of the Falling Star, but her ritual is not yet complete. Huracan? That is the name of the Thunderhorn priest who tends the shrine called Wings of the Obsidian Butterfly. Perhaps Huracan Vicious Sky knows of this horn that calls that the Shadow Queen is searching for. The Wings of the Obsidian Butterfly is nestled off the Blacktooth Gorge. Go there and look for the priest.
Now this is the fight that is going to be difficult. I need to decide which one I'm going to
That is the crystal skull that was stolen from the Oracle. Apparently,
going to use as like attacking, and which one I'm going to use as a basically hit buffer.
As it is likely still too potent to just be left lying around.
Does Belloc have some minion? Close that quest, voice above the din, defeat Belloc. Belloc has he himself has Ra, which is an issue. Got Sabretooth, but as I've mentioned, they don't tend to use that. But he's got a Grim Karlaka, say it like that, which has Legion Shield, not Tower Shield, so it's only 35, which would be taken down to 31, I think, with a Pandora hit, or 24 if I hit. I have 4. Pandora has 4, 140, 120. Hers do more, but her Bingo attack does more. I can buff her up with the enchanted thing. Technically, I can have 4 blades. Maybe I go with attack with this. What's Belloc's health look like? Belloc has 18.6. Switch over here. Add in. I can do 18 with this deck. I just need Pandora to hit. Deck of the Rolling Court, because that doesn't have anything in it. Activate all my 0 pip spells. Going to actually take yeah, we'll leave that till the round just before we hit. And do I have any other? Just gonna fill the deck up with single pip hits, of which I have Storm and I have Death. Yeah, that works. I only do this because Belloc is annoying, and him hitting Ra every time we don't hit him is an issue. I think Pandora might actually get the dialogue again if it triggers on entrance, because she was in slot 1.
Ah, young wizard.
Never mind.
Welcome to the Wings of the Obsidian Butterfly. You never fail to surprise me with your ability to survive. My obligation to the Shadow Queen is complete. With Huracan in her hands, nothing can stop Morgant from reaching Shabalba. She will perform the greatest act of necromancy upon the comet, causing it to fall out of the sky and kill everyone. Thus, it is time for me to leave, once I help myself to these relics. You are welcome to leave me in peace. Or...
Ah. First round Chimera, that's an interesting choice. Next attack setup. You want that. Not that it should be needed, but we'll do that just in case. So I realized when I was clearing out my deck before starting episode today, I actually had a wand that gave me a guaranteed power pick. And I don't think the one I have... No, because I obviously must, because I started with 2 power. I wasn't sure whether the one I had does, or if it gives me a chance pip. But the one I'm currently using has too many buffs for me to turn down. Even if I don't use the cards that are really associated with it. Oh no, you're healing back most of the damage I've done. Look, really, this fight could have been done with either as the focus. I just want it to be done with Pandora, so. Still got one more round for the feint. And possibly do one more round for the other trap. Then is that everything in my load up, or do I have a 4th blade? Can't remember. I have a 4th blade, yeah. With another base attack. Shit. And that is why I wanted a lot of wand hits. Because I can't trust... I guess Storm may be more trustworthy than Death with Pandora. Because of all the accuracy buffs. But, what? Huh? Oh, beginning of the next round, okay. Okay. So we are gonna want that one then. This sucks. Because that's a big chunk of damage that we're missing out on now. Never mind. Okay. Well, that's better than it could have been. Means we did waste a turn, but... Okay. If I'd have known that the Ra didn't have the negative 40, possibly wouldn't have been so worried about it. Go with that. If this fizzles, then Pandora's dead. We should survive. Doesn't matter then. He's doing almost 400 with a Storm Snake. It was a crit though, but still. Okay, and now let's check out our Authoress. Yay, we got the over 40.
Sacre bleu! Next time, dear wizard, it will take more than a few spells to save you.
Then I don't think we see him again. Well, I mean, we see him again.
There is a beautiful jeweled conch.
I don't think we
on
see
this
him
pedestal.
again.
You reach out for it when it jumps.
Hey, hands off! This is my home!
The conch shell scurries off and vanishes.
Radio. Did not remember that. But that was the last mainline quest before the pyramid.
Huracan is missing? That cannot be good.
Well, it's not that he's missing, more that he was
This news
taken.
of the Shadow Queen's desire to reach Xibalba is blood-curdling. Xibalba is the place of fear, the shadow which haunts us.
Well, she is the
We
Shadow
must stop
Queen,
her.
so...
I know a secret way into the Pyramid of the Falling Star, which only a royal may open. I'll need you to defeat some night terrors by the pyramid while I get into position. Then meet me there.
Hey, we leveled up, cool. That's what, 93. So these guys we only have to deal with for the single side quest. Yeah, because that's the thing about having 2 enchants into a deck like this. So long as you use an enchant and a card, you're never going to need to, like, skip a turn to draw. Especially if you have a spell that you can drop as well. Damn.
Good work. While you tied them up, I opened the path for you. This tunnel will take you into the heart of the Pyramid of the Falling Star. Challenge the Shadow Queen and stop her ritual.
The hell are those cards? Okay, so we're up to the first of the 2 dungeons we need to do today. Birth and Death of the Day. A double battle, go into the next room. A double battle, go into the next room. Then defeat the boss, okay. Can do most of this with just the main character. If it decides. See, all I have to do is complain about it not loading, and then it will load. Should probably check. I don't think I have the UFO or the Twin Peaks, and I'm pretty sure that the Sultan Stone is in this pyramid, so yes, Sultan Stone and Pyramid of the Falling Star, and there is a UFO in here. So basically I'm gonna have to go out and search for the UFO, or I could just bring up its location now, I guess. Go into the next room. These ones, I don't remember if Hurricane has any like cheats or anything that I need to worry out for, so now his character page. It's got Enfeeble, which is probably the worst thing. Is Storm. Got some high damaging spells like Storm Dragon and Storm Owl. It's got a Myth minion, but that doesn't really matter. Got Fortify, but that shouldn't matter. health, but I doubt there's going to be healing in this next chamber. Shouldn't matter with Pandora going first, but... Up.
You've made it all this way by yourself. You really are the head of the class, aren't you? It's fitting, I suppose. You saw Mirror Lake shatter, so it's just as well that you see us travel to the comet Shabalba. Step up, Huracan. Call open the portal.
Because I skipped over the dialogue to get Pandora down here, it skipped the animation as well.
Here is the story of the beginning, when there was not one lizard, not one fish, not one mountain, only the sky and the sea, only the three great spirits and the shadow. I call to Xibalba. I call to the place of fear. I call to open the path to the sky for the Shadow Queen in her terrible glory.
The horn has called. Come, let us prepare for the sky to fall. Huracan, you may destroy the wizard, if you choose.
Let the winds tear you down and send you to the 9 levels of the underworld.
Got that. Regular prism. But other than that, it should all be good. Chuck. Storm Prism on for the first one from Pandora. Us. Possibly should have gone Bewilder first. Oh, great. And I think this hits all. No, it's just a single target. Really? She has that much storm resist? That basically halved the damage. Cool, I needed that. It's meant to be like 900 to 1,000. Don't need that. That's annoying, but should be done by the time we attack. Why are you attacking me? I am actually hoping for a fail pip from Pandora. Because Windstorm takes a pip, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Whereas Bewilder doesn't. Ah, that's why you're buffing me. Neither of us crypt block that. Now, can't enfeeble this turn because it takes 3 pips. Huh. Thought that had one less turn on than it did. Now what I'm hoping is that because I'm hitting with Orthrus this turn, that should draw the attention onto me. So that if they were going to use Enfeeble, it wouldn't be used on Pandora next turn. Chuck that in, just in case we need it. Oh no. Possibly could have been done without the... yeah. Did not need the, Windstorm.
No!
Alright, because, Pandora doesn't have the defeating Morganth badge, she also got the shit ton of, Spellments. And back down at her village. Okay. After this, we've got some middling quests, and then... considering that only took us 50 minutes, that was with an annoying boss fight.
Shatters my spirit. There is no way to
We
Xibalba
could
that
possibly
I know. Yet we must get you there
do
if
the,
there is a chance you can still stop the Shadow
Side quests
Queen.
now.
Hurry to the Jaguar Oracle, Turquoise Water Sun, in the floating mountains. Perhaps she knows.
May as well at least grab it.
Wizard, it's you again. I've heard the Wingtooth Knights have a real map to Eliolotl, but they are all up in arms. Can you convince them to part with the map? You might need to use strong language, if you understand.
A leap of faith died 2 ways in the Crimson Eagle. Both of those only require a single battle. And then there's a battle and the boss.
If we find Eliolotl, I'll be sure to write a glowing chapter about the Wingtooths in my next book as thanks.
So we've got that. Now we'll still leave it till the end. So place those. Gonna hand the other one into Zeke. So we'll do those when next we go to the Zocalo. Because we do have to go back there. why it tried to take me back up, but...
The Shadow Queen's horn called to Xibalba, did it not? I had a dream of you, flying through the night sky as a spear of light, following the Shadow Queen to the stars. The oldest Aztecasaurs built the Cayman celestial bows to defend Azteca against the coming of Xibalba. In my vision, you used the Night Cayman celestial bow for your transformation. Tell this to Queen Chaska of the Wingtooths.
And, just to make it a little quicker. So we don't have to go through the entirety of Twin Mountains.
Oh, I never knew that's what that old relic was. The path to the Night Cayman celestial bow is blocked by the white-hot stairs. They are heated by an underground source.
I thought that's what those stairs were for, but I wasn't entirely sure.
There is a wild jaguar, Nesawal Savage Paw, who dwells in the area. He is said to know the secret ointment to keep your feet safe. Find the cave of Nesawal Savage Paw in the Malachite Giant and make him teach you the secret of the ointment.
I don't think this boss is gonna have anything that's like annoying. Let's see. This would be Jaguar pounces on the wizard. Storm and Death, Leviathan, Storm Owl, Virulent Plague. Okay, it does have some. He also says, I won't kill you, but I will keep one of your feet as a lucky charm. Weird. We'll just run this the exact same way we did the last one. That. Clear up Pandora's deck, do that one at the start again. Let's look ahead at what the other quests need. You've got It's the End of the World as We Know It, The Lost Word, Song of the Swamp, and then Tall Enough to Meet the Sun, which is the Goat Xibalba quest. Okay, so there is one more boss. This is why I don't start with blades against storm enemies. Ooh, a crit too, that's not good for Pandora's health. Never mind. I was about to say, wait, why did I use Bewilder? But then I remembered I did that so I didn't have a blade out in case he decided to attack me. Oh no. Negative 40 on a 100% accuracy spell. Never mind. That gets triggered by make casts? Oh wait, no, yeah, no, pet spells can fizzle. They do that little, soundless animation. Tempest, Orthrus, should be dead.
Well fought, magician. You need to know how to scale the white-hot stairs. Here, let me show you how to make this secret ointment. It will keep your paws safe as you climb the white-hot stairs.
Okay, cool. Now we get back to the Queen. I will stop and hand these two in before we actually go to Shibolba.
He showed you how to make the ointment?
I'll do the one
Excellent.
after Count of Days as well.
Quickly, head up the white-hot stairs to find the Night Cayman Celestial Bow. I'm sure it will be obvious how you use it.
Well, considering we still have a couple more quests, it may not be.
You're not sure Queen Chaska is right about how easy this thing is to use. You are certain no one can use it at the moment. Whatever gives it its power is clearly missing.
And back down we go. I should have left a mark over by her. This is a lot closer.
The mana gemstone is missing? I am at a loss. Without the mana gemstone, I'm sure the magic of the celestial bow will not work, and we will be doomed. You need to see the three mystics who first summoned you to Azteca and ask if they have any last ideas. Speak to Pakal Red Mask in the Zócalo.
Cool. Yeah, let's just do that. Because I want to give Shibolba as much time as I can. But then again, we've done as many bosses as is in Shibolba. already, and it's only been an hour.
You did it! Woo! You probably best not tell anyone that you saw those UFOs. No one's likely to believe you.
Okay. Let's go to this one. So we've got a couple quests, one more boss, and then we've also got the couple battles and a boss for the side. I wish there was a quicker way to do this. There we go, number 3. Didn't think that one was gonna register for a second there. And 6. Because I'm pretty sure the next quest after this is to actually go and read those.
You recovered all 6 sunken stones. Tremendous work, magician. Now that the sunken stones have been restored to the Teocalli of Sacred War, you should go examine them closely. This will help you understand our story.
Yep, I was correct. Damn. We leveled up this episode and we're already basically halfway through the next level. It's gonna give us 56,000. Which will push us over halfway. I don't think we're gonna get it off of this alone. Like this stream alone.
In the beginning, there was the first world. At the center of the first world stood Bartleby, the World Tree. Bartleby was tended by Grandmother Raven, the wisest of us. Throughout the first world lived the Aztecosaurs, and all was good.
But you have to individually go to each of these again.
The Aztecosaurs watched in awe and terror as the Titans battled each other for supremacy. The first world was destroyed by the unending battle of storm, fire, and ice. great Bartleby, the World Tree, lifted his branches to sing the song of creation. The ancient Aztecosaurs watched and listened. The Titans closed their eyes and fell into a deep slumber. And Bartleby sang the spiral into form out of the fragments of the first world. These ancient Aztecosaurs, known as the Lords of Night, promised to steward this song of creation.
Now what's interesting about that was that the Storm Titan looked like a Storm Lord. Yet it's actually a Triton.
The Ravenwood grew up
I'm
around
pretty sure we've
Bartleby
seen it as
a
Triton
center of
before
magic,
this.
and cultures spread through the young spiral worlds. The Aztecosaurs built a great empire in Azteca, centered around the City of Three Winds. The Lords of Night saw that one day dread Xibalba will come to Azteca, and from that place of fear comes the Shadow. Xibalba brings a reign of pain and tears to Azteca, and the people suffer.
Final one.
The Horn of Huracan will summon the Azure Shining One, a champion of light, to battle the Shadow.
So we were already prophesized as the title that they've given us on this world. I forget who gave it to us, but did they not know the prophecy,
Lords
or...
of Night will witness the final confrontation between light and shadow. The wheel turns, and this too will pass.
But yeah, it is very interesting that there are these 5 figures that were basically there since the dawn of creation. You've got Bartleby, who we see in the very first world. You've got Grandmother Raven, who we see on Wintertusk. You've got the 3 Titans, one of which we see on Wintertusk. We've got the other one that we see on Dragonspire. And then we've just got the Storm Titan. The only one you don't see in the first arc. Or did technically Wintertusk come after Dragonspire? Like, in the middle? I don't remember. Let's see. Wizard101 Wintertusk.
No matter what happens to us, I hope you remember the tales you learned here in Azteca.
Wintertusk apparently came out 2011. Dragonspire. Is that released? Dragonspire was released in 2009. Okay.
Magician, we've been hoping you'd return. Is it just me? Or does the comet Xibalba seem bigger and brighter than before? The night came in celestial bow? Ah, what a wonderfully inconceivable notion. But the mana gemstone is lost? Have you checked the storm came in celestial bow in Mangrove Marsh? That's the only other still standing relic I know of.
Okay, so technically, Wintertusk is Act 2.
Oh, still standing is being overly gracious. However, go examine it and see if the mana gemstone can be salvaged.
I think this is the last dungeon we have in little battle arena thing. Okay, no. Going way past it.
Still standing, he said? Not entirely disintegrated would be more accurate. You poke and prod it. This mana gemstone is missing too. However, there are deep tracks leading from the ruins into that cave.
How convenient that the tracks are still there. Apparently, if you want to get the dialogue, you should be the second one through the sigil, so...
I greet you with thunder and lightning! You may not have my precious stone. I need this to survive the coming dark days.
Fair enough. A lot of storm bosses here in this final part. Neither of us got our trap in the first round. Okay, I'm fine with that. Because she does have Leviathan. Bother with Windstorm for Pandora, so let's just start building the blades up. I may chuck Bewilder on with this character, but who knows? Do I chuck the Tempest after one more blade, or do I just wait and offset the attack turns? The issue being that this next turn, she can chuck a Leviathan, hit either of us and kill our build-up. I think I will stagger the attacks. this. This was Song of the Swamp, which, yes, the next quest is Shivalba. This is gonna do 11. Okay. Considering there was only 3 blades and a small shield, it's not actually that bad damage. Just passed. No point in reshuffling. A lot of health in this fight. She only just did more.
The world as we know it, and I feel fine.
Okay, let's take those. That is a big gemstone.
You can feel a tremendous surge of energy when you pick up the mana gemstone.
Okay, back to the Zocalo. Yeah, I'll be able to pick up health when we get to the Twin Giants again. Let's just set Pandora's spinning. Let's see, Pakal. Could also just send, while they're talking, use Pandora to try and get some health from
Hurry, magician. Take the mana gemstone to the Night Cayman Celestial Bow upon the Malachite Giant. From our understanding, it will transform you and make you ascend to the stars. Good luck.
Well, there can just be no healing in that area. Okay, back to our mark. When it finally decides to load in, we can then jump Pandora across. There we go. Go to location. I will say we're definitely going to have enough time to get everything done, because I could see Shivalba taking an hour. That'll still leave us with 40 minutes left of the episode, of which I should very easily be able to, complete the side quest and everything. Didn't realize this wasn't...
We slot the mana gemstone into place. The whole area rocks with a deep vibration, accompanied by a strong scent of ozone. The comet does look bigger and meaner, but the statue's eyes seem to angrily track it across the sky.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is it just the fact that this is the only one standing as to why the world ends the way it does? Have everything. So first up we have Yakate, who is balance? No, he's myth. Shit. And he's got 3 Okay. That's fine. For some reason the area hadn't loaded for Pandora, so she got a little bit late.
Shades, Jaguar Cub. You continue to evolve. I have no idea how you got up here, but you are too late! The Shadow Queen has chained the oldest ghosts. These Lords of Night know the Song of Creation, which they will teach her.
Kate has 18. Okay, so we can do this on our own.
Now, let me teach you a Song of Armageddon.
Switch you out for that one. That should be fine. Similarly to the last battle, I don't really want to start with Blades because he's got Earthquake. I don't actually know if he does. I assume he does. Looks like I have to start with one. On both of them. Again. Yeah, he's got Earthquake, he's got the Medusa, the Basilisk, the Celestial Calendar. Same annoying ones they usually do. And start off with an Earthquake. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. Can chuck another one. So I'll use one of Pandora's Power Pips in a Windstorm. Don't really like that, but okay. Because he took those first blades, we're gonna have to reshuffle anyway. All Stunning Pandora does is make her build up pips more, which means she does more damage. Just a reminder that in about 5 minutes I'll have an alarm go off and I'll need to turn my camera and that off. My hope is that even though I've put more on him, his focus is still on Pandora. She's still stunned one more round, so pass here. Earthquake's gonna hit everyone though. Shit. And he'll have it next round. Unless because he decides to Humunga Frog. Oh, he's got the 6-pip Humunga Frog. Would be nice if this one would do do that. Okay, so start off with that. Hope that he doesn't do an earthquake, even though he's got the ability to. I'm hoping Humonga Frog. Really, I'd hope for Time of Legend. Motherfucker. He has used the worst spells that he could have. He's getting absolutely bodied by Pandora next turn. There's not going to be enough to kill him. Oh, it's actually 13 we have. I was going off of 11 in my earlier estimate. Okay. Odd for him to decide to hit me. Shuffle. Hit the max pipped single bladed Tempest. It is possible, had she crit, for that to have killed. Do my strongest blade. I've got the converter. This is the equivalent of having the dual blades that I did have earlier. This should be enough to kill him. On a crit, I should. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to turn my camera off for this. I'll be back soon. I'll still be playing though.
Accursed wizard! I didn't want to miss a thing!
Magician, we have been bound to this obsidian fire mirror. Free us of our chains. Let us return to our everlasting rest.
What just happened? How could anyone have followed us here?
You have our august gratitude. You wish to confront the Shadow Queen at the center of her web? To reach her, you will need to defeat her potent barriers. Perhaps a shard of the obsidian fire mirror you smashed might...
You look through the obsidian fragments and find a razor-edged shard imbued with the mirror's power. The obsidian fire shard slices across the frost web like the proverbial hot knife through butter.
Wizard, you face the ultimate Scream Queen! I'm going to throw down with you and make it look good!
Yeah, that was a little harder than I thought it was going to be with trying to keep all the dialogue in the game, but I also had to turn my headphones down so I could actually hear the call, so I couldn't hear when the dialogue was finished. Ignore that, that's my keys against the desk because they're on. So yeah, in 40 minutes, 40 minutes I'll have a, another phone call, so I'll have to turn my screen off again. And that one could be for the rest of the stream. Don't need that. There's also every possibility that, because we are on the 2nd of, what is it, 4 bosses? Yes. Because after this one we've got Christ's Blood, and then we've got to defeat the Dark Servant. The Dark Servant also has 2 boss minions, I'm pretty sure. Yes, a storm and an ice minion. So we've got this death boss, which do it just in case. I don't think it's necessary, but Pandora hasn't been very good with her pips in this one. But yeah, the next one's fire. Fire at what is it? 19,000. Has the Grim Kalaka and the Moon Skull White. So nothing we really should have to worry about there. Then we've got the Dark Servant, which has a storm and ice. Should be done. What I'm most worried about. It's just got him feet. I don't have Lord Leviathan. I don't actually think we have enough damage based off of the health bar. Never mind. Oh shit, I'm almost full of jewels.
Magician, release us from our chains.
Okay, so there are more health over in that back corner.
A second obsidian mirror smashed? Someone is introducing dissonance to my song.
We are grateful, Magician. The Shadow Queen promised an eternity of discord and pain, caged in our tortuous choir. Those of us she captured are the oldest creatures of the spiral. We heard the first notes of the song, and wait, no! Ah!
In the ruins of this obsidian mirror, you unearth another razor-edged shard, this time crackling with the power of storm. The obsidian storm shard blows out the flame web, scattering the embers into the cold sky above the comet.
Magician, I will weep for your memory. It is time for this day to die. A new one to be born out of blood, Shadow.
I'm assuming that the second Grim Kalak is here because, we're doing a duo fight. You know, there's nothing about that symbol. Okay. It only had one minion. Oh, one of that minion. Yeah. Oh, the 3 minions of the boss are random. They include any minion. Well, at least it's not effort. And Grip Block. In the same fight. Don't need that. Yeah, I will say that, if we didn't have Pandora here, we would not have finished this today. Considering it's already been an hour 43. And we've basically halved the amount of rounds. Plus, there's no accounting for any fights we may have failed. Ah, great. Extra turn. Done this round. I want to chuck it next round. I also don't want to risk it. Chuck the Tempest this round, do the Bewilder, and then chuck Orthros next turn. Because we wouldn't be getting any like bonus pip damage on the Tempest if we were to do the Windstorm, because that takes away a pip. That's not a good sign. Do I think we can do about 11? Like, it's possible. didn't think it was likely. Yeah, let's do that. So the most annoying thing in the next fight is going to be the it's going to be the enfeeble from the storm boss if that gets triggered. It's going to be the frost giant if the ice boss triggers it. Or it's going to be the virulent plague from the main boss. Luckily, there's no actual way for you to fail the quest based off of just the boss. Because you know how I've mentioned in the past about how multi-boss quests, they're tied to one of the bosses, yet if you kill the other one, like if you kill the target, then you have to reset it and then kill the main one, the second one. The quest doesn't trigger properly.
Cry for me, Azteca!
There's no way for that to happen.
Time is slipping away.
This quest.
The young wizard is coming. You'll have to deal with it.
It will be my pleasure. What has happened? Are the others free? Is the Shadow Queen still loose and hungry?
Okay, so the pips do regen in
The
this
time
quest.
is almost upon us. Shebalba comes to devour the world. Great spirits save.
There is no escape. Too late.
No!
Let's go run, grab some healing. They really should not have had the Dark Minion talk.
The rubble of this obsidian mirror contains a brutally cold, razor-edged ice shard.
The reason they shouldn't have had the Dark Servant or Dark Minion or whatever you would call talk is because it's the voice actor.
The obsidian ice shard freezes the thunder web into a fragile snowflake. It shatters into 1,000 pieces, opening up before you.
Greetings, young wizard. Have you come to congratulate me? What? You think you stopped my ritual? You little fool! The spell was complete before you set foot on Shebalba. Azteca's time is done. The comet will strike! I mastered the magic of Celestia to manipulate the comet to my own ends. The mirror broke, the horn called, and now the sky falls. There's no way to stop it, or destroy it, or change its course. I made sure of that by having my forces delay you down below. It's time for me to return
Why did you
home
seem
to the
so
Shadow Web
surprised
to
that we were
construct my
here?
celestial choir. It will be beautiful. I almost want to spare you, to let you live and see what is coming. However, there is someone who wishes to meet you.
Young wizard, I had nearly forgotten how much I despise you. Now that I lay eyes upon you again, my fury is a black hole of rage, swallowing the light of 1,000 dying suns.
Goodbye, young wizard. Don't worry. I'll lie to Merle Ambrose and tell him you died well.
Yes, and that is what I mean by the voice actor is familiar. Because the final boss of Act 1, the boss of the second last world of Act 2. Yeah, we should be able to do this just with the same deck setups. Now, the reason I say that it's impossible to fail this quest because of things being weird, and it's because Malistaire can't actually be killed until all of these are dead. Like, you can take his health down, but then he just goes back up to full, if I remember correctly. And it's only in the turn after all of these are dead that he dies. Why am I playing like he had Leviathan? The Virulent Plague is gonna really screw us over if they decide to cast it. The Frost Lord or whatever it is just gonna give more damage to Pandora. Because it's gonna take an extra turn. Not bad. So that just means she has more pips to work with. Cool, there goes our stun shield immediately. Hate when this happens. Because next turn they have enough pips to do it again. Well, you know, the one on the end. No, it doesn't have Stormlord, never mind. Okay, so we're stunned. I am hoping for a fail pip from Pandora at one point. Just so I can do the Windstorm unpunished. This is gonna hurt. Massively. Could have been worse. critting pretty much every turn. Can I get that on me as well? No? Great. Frostbite's fine. Actually, no. Frostbite's not fine. Yeah, I'm dead. Where's Frostbite? 549. But I do also have the Storm one that can attack again. Looks like they're hitting more. Yep, Tempest. Cool. I need that on this one. Do I chuck the Orthros out? Now. Got the ice one, shouldn't have anything it can do. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I can have Thingo trigger off of the Frostbite dot. Okay, hitting yourself, that's fine. I didn't see what that was triggering. Never punished. I'm dying from that dot next turn anyway. If they hadn't crit the Storm out, I would have been fine. Alright, no, he's just flat out immune to all damage. As long as I don't get hit. Yeah, we'll risk it. I shouldn't be doing this. I should have fled, wasted this turn, healed up. Because they're all going to be focused on me now. And if he decides to hit this turn, then I'm gonna have to do this entire thing again. Never mind. Never punished.
Wizard, I am the master of death. I journeyed into darkness and returned more powerful than ever. I will take you apart and reassemble you as a wretched thing, to be pitied and feared by every living being in the spiral.
Malistaire teleports to the center of the dual circle, ready to unleash his full power against you. The land lurches and heaves beneath your feet. The hunk of rock Malistaire stands upon breaks away, hurtling into the darkness of the spiral.
Cool, so we failed to stop Morganth again for not the third time, third world in a row. She wasn't really on Avalon, was she? You know what, I'm actually going to take a quick toilet break before I have to do my phone call, so while this is still loading, I'm just gonna quickly duck away. Cool, so that's great. Gonna have to reset the game. It should have stayed on still being complete because we did have quest go to Pikal. I was right about that taking about an hour. So we do still have the side quest in what's it called to do. I don't really want to be ending it that early because that shouldn't take us too long. Like 10-15 minutes max. But I don't sort of want to be doing like starting Chrysalis today, and I can't start what's it called? Tartarus, because we definitely don't have time for that. Also, we still have to get the quest and everything. And that one. There we go. Cool. Turn the music on. Well, I mean, we're not going to need Pandora for the side quests, so that'll make it take a little bit longer. Oh yeah, and now whenever we come here in the future, which is gonna be raining shards.
I have no words. You come to us now at the end. Our days become hours. Our hours, minutes. Every minute is one lost lifetime. The sky is fire, but I can see the moon clearly now. In my mind's eye. Full and bright. Protective as our mother. Some few of us will survive, perhaps. But our world will be gone. To fuel the dark heart of the Shadow Queen. Return to Wizard City and tell your people what transpired here. Help us live on in memory and keep our story pure. Use our tale to inspire an army of light to challenge the Shadow.
Alright, we could do that. That's still gonna take a little bit. It was the one on the pyramid that takes us back to the Twin Giants, yeah? Please don't lag out again. Thank you. First off, let's check this one. Loading mountains, so yeah, that one should be the Twin Giants. Change you. One. Take you out. The annoying thing is that they do have access to Earthquake. And they like to use it. Let's just hope they don't. And they haven't. Cool. So that's one fight done.
I dropped it in Blacktooth Gorge.
Blacktooth Gorge! Oh, my stars and garters!
Okay, beast.
Wizard, I need you to search Blacktooth Gorge for the map. I bet good money the Goliath Maulers picked it up, probably covered in some kind of gross web, a slime. Can you find it for me? Pretty please?
I need to recheck that, or you just using the same deck? blade now. Minotaur, that's fine. That guy just doesn't decide to be a dick. Cool. Fine with an author. Getting a lot of crit blocks today, and I can't really complain about that.
Wizard! Give map tonight, Terras!
Oh, I have to go back to talk to her. Yeah, we're definitely gonna level up by the end of this.
Drats! A night terror. Will we ever find this map? Wizard, can I beg one last favor of you? I know we are so close. Please get the map from the night terrors on the far side of the Blacktooth Gorge. Then follow it to get me Eliolotl.
And here's the phone call, so I'll be turning my camera off now.
The map will lead you to the Corazon Cave in Pitch Black Lake. Eliolotl is there, but Zolo Stoneheart is already on his way.
There we go, I'm back. Had to step away to relay information, but everything should be all good. Got all that finalized. Do have to go for more scans, but luckily, well, I will have to maybe do a half stream if anything on that day, but doesn't matter, that's a month away almost. So decide closer to the day what I do on that one. That phone call went for nowhere near as long as I thought it would. Shit.
Magician, how did you find this place? No matter, I will defeat you and use El Galatl to romance Kathleen Wilder. I just love her stories. How will you die, magician? Quick, like the tongue of a snake, or slower than molasses in winter?
Who dares trespass in my accursed tomb? Who seeks the wrath of the Crimson Eagle?
The magician does. He seeks to steal El Galatl. I came to warn you.
Then help me destroy him before I destroy you.
Yeah, I do not yet the moment to do bosses, so I guess we do need to bring Pandora in. Okay, so that's loading slow. Leave this for next time. Okay, that's a little annoying, but let's just close out all of that. Okay, if that's the case, then I don't know why that was happening. Should the fact that it's lagging out like that while trying to load the game, it's not giving me good feelings about traveling to worlds that haven't been loaded in a while.
Viral! I cannot believe these things to be true. To Headmaster Ambrose at once.
Also, level 92. go. We do still have the quest for that here. Probably should do that, but oh well. Also, get rid of all of those from my deck. On the wrong tab of that. Keep trying to see how much this quest is going to give me. Like, will this level me up or? 11. Actually, this might level me up.
Hello, Wizard. Were you successful in overcoming the shadow over Azteca?
In a sense.
Oh my, your tale numbs my heart. Morganth has grown more powerful than I could have imagined. But do not lose heart, my child. Even death is not the end. The good people of Azteca have fallen beneath the fire and shadow, yes, but all is not lost. No, all is not lost at all. We will remember their sacrifice. We will tell their stories in the dark of the night, for warmth and for courage. And soon enough, dawn will break. As the sun rises on a new day, the shadow must recede. Young wizard, go and prepare yourself, while I rally the forces of light. Ah, my dear young wizard, you are well rested, I hope, from your last ordeal. It is long past time we dealt with Morganth.
I mean, we literally just finished talking about this, but okay.
We must rally the forces of light. Sadly, the council is reduced to only Diego, the Emperor of Mushu, Lydia Greyrose, and myself. I need your aid, for you have forged a robust relationship with many defenders of light. Travel to Zavaria and convince the mystic in younger White Stripes to join the Council of Light. Then go to Avalon and find King Artorius in the Knight's Hall. Tell him his might is needed once again. While you carry these messages, I will send Diego to ruined Azteca to call upon Princess Senzen Sevenstar.
Okay, I was right about her joining the
Deliver
council.
your messages, and then return here at once. Young wizard, please see me at once. It is time for us to marshal our forces against Morganth.
It's what about Tartarus? Let's at least get the quest. I don't know what happened to my internet. Because I don't trust that if it lags out fully, then I'm gonna be able to get back in. There we go.
Ah, my bemused student. You have
fuck is
attracted
that
much attention of late.
Coward! Weakling! Malcontent!
You have completed the first 2 stages of the Immortal Games, as well as other various and sundry tasks. And thus, you are extended a singular invitation.
Take wing to Tartarus! Face your fears! Battle nightmares!
This iniquitous messenger sped here from the lowest realms of Aquila to
Why she
present
keeps ending
the
slightly
immortals'
early.
utmost challenge. Having bested Zeus and Poseidon in their realms, their lost brother, Hades the Unseen, invites you to his home of Tartarus. This course will test you to your limits. While the immortals will reward success, they will not hold back this time.
Your spells will fizzle! Your strength will fail! You will fall!
If you manage to overcome
Okay, and that time it
the
just
hurdles
finished.
Hades sets before you, well, let's just say we will all be proud,
Lord Hades spits upon...
Hush! Enough of that! Don't mind this puffed-up pigeon. See if Legionnaire Romulus is still patrolling Cyclops Lane. He will tell you stories about Tartarus.
That's the only time we see a harpy. But we're not going to do that. Any quests on here yet? No. Cool.
Jumbo, young wizard. It has been some time. Even from here, I can see that the shadows grow long across the spiral. You wish my help? Of course. I will do what I can to aid one who did so much for my world. What is it that I can do? To join the Council of Light? You bestow a great honor upon me, wizard. Tell Merlambros I will come to his side at once.
Oh. Not have what? When I was saying worlds we haven't been to for a while, I thought we had to go pick up the improved Mushu and that. Still not at a fishing level, a gardening level high enough for the quest on here. Mainly because I keep forgetting about it.
By the spiral, it is the young wizard back amongst us. But I can tell from your visage that dark times are still ahead. Merle Ambrose asks me to join the Council of Light? That I cannot do, for there is still much work I must do to restore the land. But Avalon will not refuse Ravenwood in this hour of need. Instead, the Lady of the Lake will go in my place. Speak to her and tell her it is my command. But before you go, I have one more gift for you, blessed Knight of the Silver Rose. The Sword of Kings has bonded to your spirit. You may summon its power whenever you feel the darkness press upon you. Use it only for justice.
Alright, I forgot that's how we actually get the Arcturus spell instead of training it. Do we... Why did it read? Wasn't the other one 800? Hmm. Don't forget he just gives you the quest to the card to summon him. Okay, Leon, Thundara, Catacombs. The best would be go to Catacombs. Right? No, because this has the whole underground that we've got to go through, doesn't it? To get back. Pretty sure either way we had to go through a full area. Well, the game really hurt me about not wanting to start Chrysalis today. Despite the fact that there's a whole other area that we still have to do before we can get to. To at least assemble the council. Well, it sure is lucky that the next game we have to play doesn't really require internet. Like, it's not a live service game or anything. Gonna give it another minute, I guess. And then if it doesn't load, then that's gonna be the end of this section of the stream. I'll take my drink break early, and then I'll just load up the other game. It's a little annoying, but nothing I can do. Oh, yeah, that's where we're going to end this episode. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more done, but the game wouldn't let me load Pandora back up after it lagged out. Game's refusing to load this, so yeah, there's nothing I can do to keep going, so gonna end this one here. The next episode we do is going to be the Tartarus, and depending on how long that takes, I don't know whether I'm going to start Chrysalis in the same episode, or if it'll just be a couple runs of Tartarus, and that'll be it. I'll decide on the day. Haven't decided whether that's going to be this Friday or we're starting it next Monday, because as I said, normally I'd do it on Thursday this week, but I'm not going to be streaming Thursday, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here, so I'll catch you in the next one.